YouTube. It is your boy, Dacodgawd, yours truly, yours truly, and I'm back, bruh. Hey, real talk, I wanna just, I wanna throw y'all a little 2K content again, cause I've been playing the game a little bit again, and I wanted to show y'all just the builds I've been really working on, mainly just these two. For my boys that are just starting the game, I um one thing you need to grind is wreck. Alright? Now the wreck is it's the place to grind, alright? Now so I want everyone to remake a build, like everyone's gonna make a build and they need to make it one for park, one for wreck. You know, one for pro and one for whatever. And you need to keep in mind what you gonna do, who you playing with, what you need to write, what you need to do. And honestly, I think one of the things for new players is you need a build that can do everything. If you have a build that can do everything, then it's fine. So, I mean, if you had all 7'3", 290 pound, 99 speed, 99 strength, 99 vertical, 99 every stat players, everyone's gonna want to be as tall as possible or whatever, and everyone's gonna want to be as OP as possible. Look, here's the best thing to do. Alright, we're gonna go with a small forward for this build. Alright, now keep in mind you want to play red. Alright, now I went small forward, right? Yeah, here we go. Obviously, you want to go speed. I didn't upgrade anything. I think I put a little bit into my layup. Yeah, I upgraded my driving layup. That's about it. So you want to get 21 shooting, and I get 20 playmaking. There we go. Alright. We got 8, and then I put the rest in there. So, now you 69 layup, right? So you still finish layups, hella 3-pointer, and now look, you started. There's not a lot of 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" players. Either people want to play make or people want to be big, and there's not a lot of in betweens. um, I think for wingspan, I know I went down 1 to get the extra ball handle, and then that also improves the 3-pointer 1. I don't know. I don't know. It depends really. I would go this. Yeah, this is what I went. I remember. Now I went this because I have a 69 steel, 67 block. I remember I went minimum wingspan. And then, well, you can go play take. Okay, you can go play take if you want to break ankles. But look, I don't honestly think that's the best takeover. I mean, if you want to run point guard, then yeah. But look, this build is more of a spot up shooter. Alright, this is definitely, if any build, you should definitely run spot up shooter on this. You obviously use some reason you get post score take. I mean, hey, you can make use of that. Um, Actually, in fact, if you wanted to make use of that, you really could. You really could make use of that. Hold on, so take this away and take this away, and then you can upgrade. Oh no, you really can't upgrade anything, huh? we'd have to reduce your playmaking. I was thinking about making it maybe a slashing version of this, but no, that's a bad idea. And then, so honestly though, instead of spot up, you might as well go shock creator if you really wanted to. That's probably the more OP takeover. Um, but yeah, and then you come out as a play shot, so you're a small forward play shot. So what a lot of people do against this build, they try their hardest to spam square. I mean, the most lockdowny lockdowns will come at you and try to spam you. Just put on unpluckable, and nobody's gonna be able to reach on you if you're not doing horrible dribble moves. Alright, now look, let me show y'all center builds. Alright. So a lot of people are running power forward and they just go power forwards instead because power forwards get good stats or whatever. Look, I'm gonna show you the best all the way around center for the if you don't want to be like supremely tall. Alright, this is not only is this could be a good small forward build, like or a good small forward power forward player, but you can also still sort of run center. I think this is more of a small forward power forward player. You should probably always get a center for a good run with this, but this is a good power forward small forward. Alright. Now since you have playmaking and defending, right? You're probably, since you need to play defense, you're probably going to need strength and speed. I mean, if you want the vertical to dunk on people, that's on you. But, so, I would upgrade standing dunk, driving layup, close shot. That's all you really need at the end of the day. And, I mean, you could try post hooking. Like I said, if you're making a center, I would upgrade the post hook too. Um, Now, me personally, for my center, if I was making a center, I don't really need to be able to shoot like that on a center, right? Most like when I make a center, my dream center build, it will have like probably 3 shooting badges, 4 shooting badges, around there, and it have like a 70 something, not even like I usually hope for around a 65 mid range. That's what I hope when I'm making a center build. But not only do you get a 70 white, you get a 63 3-pointer too, and you get a pretty high free throw. And then you upgrade the post fade a little bit, get 5 shooting badges. That is a dream come true for centers. I mean, come on. Damn, I want that extra finishing badge. Well, whatever. Just three, you get 3 extra. But that's a pretty good build setup right there, man. The close shot back up. 10 finishing badges, and you get an 80 almost. You almost get an 80 dunk. But like, I don't know, a 99. Yeah, you could almost get contact dunks with this build, and you're already starting. You're starting at 6'9". So remember what I was saying about you get to be a good power forward. All right. Look, if you're running with a 7'1" glass say even pure red or red and blue or something. If you're running with a big inside center, right? Got his badges, he already got the paint. You can hold down that. You can most definitely, with what, 17 defensive badges, you can hold down the paint for sure. You can put on Hall of Fame Intimidator, Hall of Fame Rim Protector right there. That's already enough alone. That those two badges alone on a 6'6" player gold is enough to run power forward most games. So not only that, you get interceptor, you're getting you can get defensive leader. That's something that a lot of people need to start running, especially when you run with randoms. If you do that, I mean, come on now. There's no way your team is gonna play bad if you have that extra defense boost. And also sometimes even if you just don't have defensive leader on, if someone doesn't have defensive leader on, you're playing defense, but nobody's defense is as good because it's just, I mean, you don't have defensive leader on. At this point, like you can't play without it. So this is a pretty good defensive build. Not only that, I mean, hey, so look, remember what I was saying about that? You could also make this small forward, so you could go down to 6'7", and look, you're looking at a 75 ball handle. You're looking at contact dunks. I would look. The best way to make this build is at 6'8", honestly, in my opinion. You get a good ball handle, good pass accuracy. You only lose one to your block, so it's pretty good. You still get high strength. You get contact dunks pretty fast this way. Extra 3-pointer. 6'8" is honestly the way to go with this build. Um, Now I would go up in weight probably to like 240 or 235, somewhere around here. I don't know. It's kind of, I think either 237, no, 240. So you could go for the extra boost to your mid-range if you want. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it either. I think just regular wingspan. So you're looking at contact dunks at 98. You're looking at a 64 three-pointer and a 71 mid-range. Keep in mind on a 6'8" player that gets contact dunks. So look at 99. Look at 99 contact dunks, right? You get every contact dunk. An 80 layup, almost 70 three-pointer, a high 70 mid-range shot. So you can shoot anything. You're basically as good as a two-way slashing playmaker guard, which is, it's pretty good in my opinion. Pretty good. Your ball handling, I mean, you won't ever be able to really speed boost or anything, but you'll have access to pretty decent dribble moves for a center, which if you're running power forward, like I said before, you get playmaking badges and shit. It's pretty good. So the only time I really see this build will be useful is if you needed playmaking badges with it. And honestly, you can't really become much of a playmaker because of the finishing. In my opinion, if I was going to make this build, I would not rock with the standing dunk and the close shot. I would just get my layup and my dunk up and look for more of a playmaking. Um, Actually, I'm gonna keep my standing. Yeah, that only gets me 4. This gets me 5. There. I would go something like this. I actually kind of want these 6 shooting badges. So you get consistent in contact finisher goal, which I think is a pretty. Is that a safe bet? I think that's a safe bet right there. Because, I mean, you get contact dunks, so you could dunk on somebody. I don't think you really will. It should, okay, so this isn't an offensive oriented build, but it's spot up. You can also kind of dunk it. You can dribble with it. You can hold the ball too. Like, you can do everything you want. And then the defense is there too, obviously, which on a 6'8" player, I mean, hey, you're gonna play a very important role. You gotta you gotta be a role player every game with this build. If you're not, then oh well, you fucking suck. But not for real. You get access to rim take. You don't even get lock take. You get rim take. Now that's kind of OP. That's kind of OP. Now, if you're being smart, you could go playmaking. You get like when you get play take, you get like an 80 ball handle. You could start speed boosting and shit. Now that you're looking at an OP demigod, like supremely try hard build. You know, that's crazy. But I don't think all of that is necessary. I think either the safe bet is to go rim take because you need the boost to your lockdown ability. And you're 6'8", so if you really kind of need the rim take, you pull that out, and you can guard centers now. Like, there's no worry about it. That fills the gap that you really needed between your 20 defensive badges, almost 20 defensive badges, and 30. I mean, you're closing the gap with this on your defense. Now, however, though, it would be pretty smart to upgrade your slashing with the slashing takeover. But I don't know. I mean, when you use when you use slashing takeover to get your contact dunks, not only can you get them at 99, so there's no point. Um, when you get them with when you get contact dunks with the slashing takeover, I feel like it doesn't work as much. Like, you have to have contact dunks still, cause I don't know. So look, I'm gonna show the last build I'm gonna show off before I get into some actual gameplay. Um, Another rec build that I just wish I could see these builds more often. All right, so we're looking for a dribbling and shooting kind of build here. All right, so we're gonna go with. Honestly, I think the smartest probably try to go with is probably this. Nah, not strength. I don't know. Vertical for sure. Vertical and speed, yep. Nah, hell no. Forgot what build I was making. So look, upgrade the mid-range, upgrade the three-pointer, upgrade all this bullshit. 18 shooting badges off the muscle. 10 playmaking off the muscle. 19 defense off the muscle. Or 20, gotta go 20 defense. So I'll go. Yeah, this is about the right way to make it. So I would upgrade your driving layup for sure, right? Because I mean, hey, just why not have an upgraded driving layup? Now I don't think driving dunk really matters on this build. Um, cause with what I'm gonna do to it, I don't think it matters. Obviously I can't upgrade any more of that, so I think I'm just gonna go interior and block more. So, hold on, let's go back. 18 shooting, so that's almost as much as my play shot. So you're looking at pretty decent shooting, especially for rec. Like all you need when you're shooting an open shot in the rec is 18 shooting. 14 playmaking for a two-way shooting pie chart. That's probably the best you're gonna get. Um, Compared to other 2K games, but I think 14 playmaking can cut it. You get whatever kind of badges you need to pass the ball and dribble. And I think you can make it work for the rec. And then you got 21 defense. So the one thing you notice with all these builds is they're really just defensive builds. I like having my builds with hella defense in them because I think when you're playing rec, one thing you really need is defense. A lot of people sleep on the defense. A lot of people I run with, they're like, oh yeah, I got this offensive Demi build, but they have no defense at all, one defensive. And then we end up getting whooped by 70 points and nobody ends up playing defense on anybody. And it's like, why is no one playing defense anymore? The main problem is we're not playing defense. We quit. When I end up quit playing the game more, like, and just not having fun. Like you know what I mean? Like I just not be having fun, and when everyone quits playing defense and shit. And it's like the main reason we're not winning is because we don't have any defense. Why? Like everyone needs to start playing with better defensive players, or they need to be guarding their man and helping out on other people. I mean, there's times where I don't help out on other people because I stay on my man. 100%, my guy doesn't score because I just don't help out on other people, which I guess is kind of selfish. But I play with like you get baked by your man, that's your fault. I mean, I like when I run center or whatever, and someone runs into me, I help when I can. It's just like I'm not leaving my guy either. Like I play with like I'ma help you if I can, but I'm not letting my guy score either. My guy's staying shut, sealed, and the only time I'm leaving him is when other people are gonna see that I'm helping out. Like that's the only time I try to help is when people are gonna know. I don't get embarrassed, alright? You do not get me caught slipping on my man. So in terms of the build though, I would go 6'2", get an 80 ball handle, and then at 99 you could speed boost and whatever. And I mean, hey, 6'2", point guard. You're a small point guard, but hey, you got a pretty decent ball handle, got pretty decent defense. You're pretty fast, pretty nice hops, and you got a pretty nice layup. So you're good all the way around. Offensively, you can score at everywhere. You can score everywhere, and you got defense, like hella defense. Now, here's where you can make up for your small size. You could put your weight up 200 pounds. Like, yes, it's unnecessary, but that's as big as my small forward. Like, or you could go 180, get the extra boost there. But I mean, hey, it's on you. It's all play style. It's all preference off of that. Now, I would go minimum wingspan. The other thing is, I mean, you could go minimum. I wouldn't go minimum. I would go one. Don't go down the extra and ruin that. Go up this. So the thing is, all right, without that extra defense, I feel like the bill will be a liability. You gotta have the long arms. You're already 6'2", you're already 180 pounds. You go down the wingspan, you have no three-point shot. So it's either you have no three-point shot, you have small arms and no defense. That's kind of where the 200 pounds weight comes in, and Now no one's gonna be that makes up for like the defense that I lose for this. So now I can kind of have the 3-pointer, but I'm not really worried about the 2 block that I lose and the 3 steal I lose and the short arms I have because I got a little more weight on me, but I'm gonna be a little slower. But I think this build it's gonna be fun because you're already at 88 speed, 88 acceleration, plus 99 you gonna have plus 99 plus 4 from the gym. You're already getting 99 anyways. Um, a lot of people don't make up for the fact that you also can get plus 4 speed all the time from the gym, and plus 4 speed is easy to get. You can get that every single time. Like I never mess up on that drill. So you get plus 4 speed and you get the plus 5 from being a 99. Obviously, this build is gonna be a demi. um, I don't know. Takeover, you can go lock. Lockdown take would be useful. You get a 60 almost block, 95 steal, or 99 because if you had a 99 player, I don't know. It's kind of preference of if you'd rather have the extra defense boost, but you already have like 20 defensive badges. There's no real point in the extra defense, especially because you're a guard. Like you already have everything you need at this point. You could go playmaking take, but you already get enough to speed boost. So I think the only reason to do that would be because you want to break ankles. But I mean, I don't see why you would want to do that on a build with such horrible kind of playmaking anyways. Um, so then that kind of just leaves sharp take, which would be pretty OP to have at the guard. I mean, you're gonna have a 93 3-pointer, like, well, plus 5 from being a 99. It's a 90, what, 8, 97? I don't know. Oh yeah, 93 plus 5, 98. So you get a 98 3-pointer. I mean, hey, that's kind of cheese right there. Cause you can. Oh my God, I'm just realizing how good this build really is. You can dunk, you can shoot, you can play make, and you can play hella defense. I wonder. I wonder what happened if you took away some of the defense and upgraded the. I mean, let's say just theoretically, right? Because just for whatever reason, you wanted to make this build this way instead. You kind of can. So, let's get a quick analyzation of this build. Now, this way, you get 6 finishing badges. You get an extra You get vertical, so you can put this vertical to work now. And you get a 77 driving dunk. So we're looking at basically a defensive demi, but now instead of just being able to take layups, now you can dunk as well. The only thing you're changing up is you're missing 4 playmaking badges. You're trading 4 playmaking badges for 6 defensive, and you're trading 2 to, or I mean, you're trading 2 defensive, 4 playmaking for 6 finishing. That's all you really doing. 4 playmaking, which okay, for a non-playmaking build anyways, I would rather have the finishing. So there's 2 different ways you could really build this build. Now, I think, cause you could go down still, but that kind of just ruins it. You could go 6-5 though. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You could still make this build really good. And then at 99, you're gonna be looking at pretty ass stats though. 86 3-pointer. Uh, you just can't dribble anymore. I don't know. It's a very beta build, but very beta build idea. It's all really preference. I never looked at it at the dunking really way, but yeah. Damn, I'm kind of in the mood for Modern Warfare. Ah, hell no! I gotta show off this playmaking bit. Alright. Alright, so real quick, I just kind of want to show off, I just want to show off the jump shot and everything I'm using. So first off, for the jump shot that I usually use, the one I've been rocking with since I started playing 2K again, I started using Trey Burke base. Really, that's all I could recommend. And then any release, the releases are just kind of like preference. Um, I would mainly rock with Trey Burke base. That's kind of just my preference. But then I put Russell Westbrook and Steph Curry on as the side, and I've been low key kind of agreeing with that shit. I'm gonna put that one on. So I've been rocking with Magic dribble style. It just makes your dribble move so fast. I'm gonna go back to Kobe's though, cause hey, that shit look. Or I'm gonna go to Kobe's size up. That's what I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna say with that. Yeah, I'm rocking with this. I'm rocking with that one. Yeah. So for anyone wondering, For anyone, right? I mean, you look at Luca, that boy, all he can really do, dribble and shoot. I mean, obviously he can dunk, which is the one thing that this build doesn't really have that he has. Um, Obviously the layups, pretty fire. I'd still take layups, but